welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for the first time for those of you that are new. So today, obviously you can tell by the title, I'm doing a review of the Amazonian Clay Tarte 12-hour foundation. This one's been out for a while and I have just never tried it. It had to be a full coverage foundation, so I thought, why not give it a go? And then I also decided to make it like a little threefer, so I'm doing also using the primer and the Creaseless concealer, because as you may or may not know, generally products, if they're made by the same brand, they're meant to work the best together. I'm going to be doing a few things today, maybe go and look at some houses, and I'm also going to watch the football, so that's going to be later this afternoon. So I'm going to have this on for a very decent amount of time. I currently have a giveaway going on at the moment with some great Tarte products and some other awesome products as well. So go and check that out. I will link it down below. Subscribe to my channel, obviously, if you're not already. Like this video if you like first impression foundation reviews, because you guys know I like to do them. And yeah, let's just get straight into the review. So I have 3 new products, as I mentioned, to try, which is these 3. So I'm going to start off with the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. It reminds me immediately of the Smashbox. I think it's like a photo ready primer. The texture is very much like that, so probably a bit thicker than the Smashbox one. Oh, maybe that's what everything else will be thick too. Oh. Definitely not a very spreadable primer, that's for sure. Smoothing out those pores. Kind of peels a little bit too. And it has quite a strong smell actually. Next I'm going on obviously with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I've got the colour medium neutral. I ordered this online and I think it's a little bit dark. It's meant to be pink and yellow undertone, and I sort of just matched myself online. I've never tried this foundation before. I think it's going to be too dark to be honest, but anyways, I put tan on for a reason, just so it didn't look too bad. But this is meant to be 12-hour oil-free makeup. Kind of slightly moussey. Looks really dark on my hand. Oh no. Oh, it looks a bit dark. Similar texture almost to the primer, I guess. Yeah, very moussey. Goes kind of flaky almost, which is weird. I've tried a few like more moussey foundations recently and I don't know, I'm not 100%. I think of the L'Oreal one I did a first impressions on not that long ago. It was quite moussey. I don't know if I like moussey foundations. Definitely pretty dark, but it blends okay on my neck. Do not use a brush over it. I just use this brush. It is the Kabuki brush, and it legit just peeled away the foundation that I just applied with the sponge. So I'm guessing that's a no-go. Okay, so this is definitely on the tanner side. When I've got tan or when I am tan in summer, the medium neutral will probably be a good color for me, but obviously if I didn't have this tan on right now, it'd be too dark for my face. It goes on really quite dry. I guess it's the clay, the moussey clay texture. Nothing like True Match or MAC Studio Fix Fluid or my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Very full coverage, I think. Very matte, so if you've got oily skin, I think this would be quite well. Now I'm going to move on to the Miraculous Creaseless Concealer, and it is full coverage, creaseless, waterproof. You guys know I crease under my eyes. I've already creased under my eyes right now with this foundation, so I'm going to give this concealer a go. I just realized that it's like a really small concealer. Maybe all concealers are this small. In Light Sand, again, I guess this color, I have no idea. This time I think it might be a bit too light, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Oh, it comes out like really, it's like really hard to like squeeze out onto my hand. That's Light Sand over the foundation I just used. I couldn't get that Shape Tape concealer that everyone keeps talking about, so I'll have to still try it. Yeah, it goes on super thick, kind of like the foundation. The color's pretty good. I like this color. And it blends in really easily. That just blended in like nothing else. I don't know if it's going to be creaseless like it says, but anyway, my eyes always crease. Must have wrinkles under them. So that's with concealer and without concealer. I really like that. That just blended in really well. I barely had to use any product. It's quite thick. It's not liquidy like the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. So hopefully it does help me not to crease, and it is nice and full coverage and long wearing. I do like this color. Just going to set my face using the MAC Light Plus powder I always use for my eyes and under eye area. I'm going to set the rest of my face using MAC Medium Golden. I feel like I've got a lot of makeup on, like it feels quite thick. I guess if you want that full coverage matte effect, maybe that's how you want it to feel. Okay, I'm gonna go and do the rest of my face and then I'll let you know how I go. Okay, so I've done the rest of my face and I've got like a drippy nose, so excuse the drippy nose problems. I'm feeling super matte. As I mentioned, I was feeling a little bit cakey, like a bit heavier than I usually would, and I did use the same amount of makeup products. I did set under my eyes using Laura Mercier Loose Translucent powder today as well. But yeah, I do feel a little bit heavier on than I usually would, so I'll let you know how I'm going in a few hours time. I'll probably have this on for quite a while today, so I'll let you know how we go. Hey guys, so now it is about 2:30 and I had it on for about 4 or 5 hours maybe. I can't really count. I'm not very good at counting, as you can tell. And it's actually lasted really well. I haven't creased it all under my eye. I have my usual like lines that I've got, but sometimes I get really bad creasing of the concealer, and it definitely hasn't done that at all, which is always a good sign. Besides that, I thought my face would look a bit more drier, or that my skin would have peeled a little bit more, but it really hasn't. It's definitely a super matte foundation. I'm not feeling oily at all, which I normally would be feeling. But yeah, it's definitely a bit dry around my nose area. But besides that, it's still looking pretty good. It hasn't rubbed off anywhere at all, and normally that definitely happens. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm going to a football match now, so I probably won't be back for at least a very long time, 4 or 5 hours. So by the time you'll see me, I'll be ready to take my makeup off. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so it is now 7:30, so I've had it on for a very long time, it feels like, and it's actually looking really quite good. I don't feel oily. Some of the foundations I feel super oily. Feel a bit shiny up here, but I did get a little bit sweaty when I was watching the football. It got a bit hot. Legit is looking really good. Besides the obvious oiliness around here, which isn't that much compared to some other foundations I've tried recently, it's still looking very full coverage. Under eye area is not creased. The concealer is not like sitting in any wrinkles or anything, so the concealer worked out really well. Primers obviously worked well to keep the foundation going all day long. It has peeled a little bit around my nose area, but besides that, I'm really pretty happy. My pores aren't like massive or anything, just sort of on my nose, but besides that, I'm really pretty happy with it. I'm surprised at how good it looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll keep using it obviously, but pretty happy with how it's looking. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you would like to see next in the comments below, and let me know if you'd like first impression videos with a big thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.